Grand Rising, everybody. Good morning, whatever. You like to say, want to hear Happy Monday. So, I'm on another walk and talk. Weird thing is, I just walked about 6 miles, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling making this video or making a video then. So I'm still walking, and I'm just reminiscing about things. For the most part, my estranged friend from Detroit was buried on the 11th last year. I'm just thinking about her. Died of cancer. And her birthday was just 2 days later. She was born on November the 13th, and we buried her November the 11th. But check this out. Today, the 13th was on a Monday last year. So today is the 11th, and it's on a Monday. Ain't that something? So, she was buried, and, today's like a double whammy. Buried on the 11th, and her birthday was Monday. And here we are, the 11th falling on a Monday, which was when she was buried last year, and which was her birthday. Our birthday last year on a Monday. So I was thinking about her. Like I said, we had been estranged for a while. We kind of fell out, and it was years and years ago, like what, 15 or 16? Didn't say anything to each other. I think it was 2009. She called. She got my number somehow. I don't know. Maybe I still have my old Detroit number. And she was just talking, and I was kind of upset because she was talking like ain't nothing happened between us, and that hey, what's up, girl? Just another day, or whatever. And I'm thinking about all these things that happened between us. Now, I'm not a saint, and I'm not the type of person that won't acknowledge that I wasn't perfect and I didn't do nothing wrong. But for the most part, she kind of like transgressed our friendship. Just really stabbed me in the back, betrayed me, said some ugly things. So I told her, after we hung up, this is 2009 now, after we hung up, I sent her a message and told her in so many words, I told her flat out, don't call me no more. And then I told her, a couple other things, and that was it. She texted me back. I didn't even look at it. I just erased it and went on about my business. And I never heard, or should I say talked to her again. Funny thing was, now she's been buried for a year now today, and on the same day, the 11th, and on the same day her birthday on the Monday. But not, back then it was the 13th, but still on a Monday. But last year was it in June or August, July? I don't remember exactly which month, but it was between those months last year, right before she passed, a few months before she passed. And I saw her down here where I live on our tourist in downtown in the tourist area. And I looked and I said, is that so and so? Oh my God, it looked like her. Skin color, had the same smile teeth, same body type, wobbly like walk. Instead of saying something to her, because I was I believe holding grudges, I got up instead and went and kind of got behind a wall or something. But I watched her wobble right on down the street. So I said, that had to be her. Looked just like her. So I found out that it was her. It was her. She had temporarily came down here to visit people, and that was her. I saw her. I could have talked to her for the last time, but I'm holding a grudge from 16 years ago, and I missed that opportunity. I swear I hate that. I did that. And you know what? I can't change it. I cannot change it. We got to be careful what we do and what we say, because you can't change that. You can't take it back. I could have just well, hell, that was 16 years ago, over 20 years ago, really. Over 16 years ago when all that was happening. I could just say, hey, what's up? What's up, SheSheta? What's up? Girl, I know she'd have been glad to see me. It's too late now. I'm not changing that, so I've been very reflective about that. I'm not really feeling low, but I am feeling a slight bit of a low. And I hope she's well on the other side, and I know she be in our business like she was when she was alive, in everybody's business, talking about your business, sharing your business with everybody. You couldn't tell her nothing. It is what it is. That was just her. But yeah. So I didn't I had something that I wanted to talk about, and now it's slipped my mind. Now it's back on my mind, because I was talking about my reflective moment and my friend and all that. So I was watching this video by this. She's a metaphysician, probably an occultist or whatever, and her name is Laura Byrne. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, look her up. I think it's spelled FL. Is it EUBURN? Anyway, she made a video, and she talked about a lot of things that have been in my spirit. Now, you're not going to agree with a lot of what I'm about to say, but she was talking about the election and how, a lot of people are elated from one, and a lot of people are hurt and angry that Kamala lost. And she was saying that we're too into this presidential process. And really, she's telling the truth there, because we really ain't got a dog in this fight. Presidents are not elected, they're selected. You ain't got a dog in this fight. And I already made a video talking about how they be playing games on us, making us think that we're really a part of the election process, but whatever. So we were either going to get to the planned result through the Democrats or the Republicans. It doesn't matter what party. The ends of the means and the ends is where we're headed, okay? So we could have headed that way with somebody who was supposedly, allegedly in full support of gay rights, women's reproductive rights, and stuff like that, okay? We could have been on that same path with that, okay? We could have been, still dealing with men with 8-inch peckers in our women's bathrooms next to our little girls, talking about I identify as a woman and all that crazy mess, so I can use the women's restroom. We could have been dealing with, I'm 9 years old, but I was born a male, but I want to be a female, and then have to fight the courts talking about gender affirming care for preteen and all that. We could have went that route. We could have went the route where loads and loads of people from other countries were just being allowed to come in and infiltrate our neighborhoods, our communities, and everything that had they were bringing with it. Okay? But now it seems like we're going to go the conservative route. They ain't gonna outlaw reproductive rights, but the diminishing of women's reproductive rights, prayer back in the schools, the diminishment of so-called gay rights, which I agree when it comes to bathroom and gender-affirming care for preteens and teenagers. You want to be a goddamn man? Wait till you turn 18 and get a sex change, okay? Till then, you stay in a child's place and be who the hell you were born, okay? So a lot of other conservative values, clamping down on social services and stuff like that. All right. Welfare incentive to work. Great. All right, whatever. But at the same time, we're going to force you to have these babies. So we don't know what you're going to do. It's that baby here. If you can feed it, great. You can house it, great. If not, well, you shouldn't have had it. You shouldn't have had sex. You kept your legs closed, I guess. I don't know what they're saying. So the end is going to be the same, baby. Whether we go the liberal or the conservative right, you getting the same. So I'm suspecting that most of us already know this. That we already have this information. We already, we've looked at the process and paying attention, and we know. We really know. So she said something else, and this is going to be controversial, maybe to some. And I've mentioned one part before. Now, we know how indigenous Black American people have been marginalized and demonized and generalized in this country. So people around the world and ourselves see us as a target, maybe the main, and maybe they think we're the only target. Okay, and we have been more so than, I'm gonna say, a lot of other communities in a lot of ways. But baby, don't mistake it. I think that our situation may be a little bit worse than we know, and definitely the other side is way worse. But that's not what they're telling you. They can't tell you that even though the media, from the media's vantage point, and people using their cameras and filming stuff and things like that, it's us that they have a problem with, sweetheart. That's another smoke screen. You know who they have a even bigger problem with than us? White people. White people are the main targets, but they can't let white people know that because they have armed militia, they have army tactics that they can use. Shoot, they know how to blow a pipe up and hit a whole block, blow it up. I heard one dude talking about it. So they're armed to the teeth. They're armed to the teeth. So there's a certain way that they have to do that because they want to take away these guns white folk have, armed to the teeth. They can't just let them know that they're the focus and the target. They got to put a smoke screen out us. All right. We're the scapegoats. All right. So, like I said, white people have tons of militias all across America. Most all of them hate black people, but they hate the police too. They hate the government too because they know what's really going on. They know what this stuff is really about. They might play along. They might prefer Trump over Kamala, but they are not, most of them are not fooled. So she was saying that, what do they call them? What is that group they call them? Not Militias, the other one. It slipped my mind, Lord have mercy. But the same type of people that bombarded the White House a couple of years ago or whatever. What do they call them? Please forgive me. But anyway, they're another arm of the militia, but they're not called the militia. All right. So she was saying that no matter how much they hate us and how much we don't like them because of it, no matter what they say about us as black people, she said they are our last guard of defense. Did you hear what I said? She said, so don't allow yourself to go too far with your hatred of them, because we're gonna need them to fight against the powers that be, and they are perfectly able to give this government and the army, Blackwater or whatever, a run for their money. Cops be having so many run-ins with white people overall, and a lot of these, backward racist organization and groups, but you don't hear about it, and you never will. You're not supposed to hear about it. We're all supposed to think that the main and only target are black people, indigenous black people to America. That's not true. Now, I've been knew that their main target was white people. I figured that out about a year ago. I was looking at some things and reading some things, and I was like, we're not their main target. And I know for a fact we're not, but I never thought to look at the militia, even though they ain't trying to fight for us. I know that. That's not their intention. They don't give a crap about us, but the fact that they are the guard that's gonna fight these reptilians in power, inbred reptilians and shapeshifters and whatever else they are, the five families, the trilateral commission, the round table of 300, Illuminati, whatever you want to call them. They are definitely our last guard of defense. And that's just what it is. Like I said, they're not fighting for us, but the fact that they have what it takes to fight, and they willing to fight, and they're nationalists and racist to the core. But nationalists to the core, and don't mind dying for what they believe in. Yes. So that don't mean that we have to like them or to respect them, but you know what? Let's stay out of their way and let them focus who they're supposed to be focused on, lest they target us specifically. You don't want them to target us. They're getting ready to target these immigrants and so forth. And like I said, they're prepared to fight and give the powers that be a punch to the stomach, a deadly punch to the stomach, a deadly punch to the head. So this is not our fight, people. Don't get in the way. Don't get caught up in the drama. Avoid. And you can sit back and watch a movie with some popcorn too, if that's what you want. This is not our fight. And it's about to go down, believe me. I thought Pluto was going to go into Aquarius next year in January. I think it already did. Look that up. Peace, y'all. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and share, and let me know what you think about what I'm saying. Peace.